The transfer window has finally exploded into life with 4 deals moving at the same time. We have also got Zlatan Ibrahimovic taking a shot at Celtic in New York and getting reminded very quickly that he should know better, a massive warning from a former Celtic star about the Maida situation, James Forrest giving his verdict on the new Colombian signing, and a 4-way battle brewing for a left-back target. Big morning, let's get into it. But first, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel for more Celtic content. Celtic's transfer window has finally exploded into life, with 4 separate deals now moving forward simultaneously as Martin O'Neill pushes to get his squad ready before the Premiership opener against Dundee on the 3rd of August. The most advanced of the 4 appears to be German midfielder Mika Bauer from Paderborn. Personal terms are reported to have been agreed, with negotiations now focused on the transfer fee between Celtic and the German club. Bauer is 22 years old and is being described as a creative, energetic midfielder who would add real quality to the middle of the park. He fits exactly the profile Celtic have been trying to recruit throughout the summer. Out wide, Haitham Hassan from Real Oviedo continues to be tracked. The winger has been linked with Celtic for several weeks, and reports suggest discussions have progressed recently. There is still work to do, but the interest is described as genuine and ongoing. In attack, Kasper Høegh from Bodo Glimt has resurfaced as a serious target. Celtic's long-standing admiration for the Danish forward is well documented, and reports coming out of Norway suggest positive conversations have taken place between the player and his club about a potential departure this summer. Høegh would bring a physical presence to Celtic's front line that the squad has been missing, and at left-back, James Penrice from AEK Athens has entered the picture. The former Hearts defender has reportedly been the subject of an enquiry from Celtic as they look to support Kieran Tierney across what will be a demanding season with League and Champions League football to navigate. None of the 4 deals has crossed the line yet, but after a summer that has felt slow and frustrating, the fact that all 4 are in motion at once is an encouraging sign. The window does not close for a while yet, but with the Premiership starting on the 3rd of August, the pressure is on to get bodies through the door quickly. Now for the main story, as Zlatan Ibrahimovic aimed a cheeky dig at Celtic at a live event in New York, and the internet has had a field day with it ever since. Ibrahimovic was appearing at Fanatics Fest when he pulled a Celtic player card from a pack of football trading cards. His response was to grab the microphone and ask, in front of the crowd, "What is Celtic?" The comment got a big reaction in the room, with host Ethan Payne, better known as Bessinger, bursting out laughing and immediately warning him that the remark would not go down well back in Scotland. He replied, "Scottish people won't be happy with that." Now, Ibrahimovic is a man who has built an entire career on moments like this, and nobody is going to pretend they are genuinely offended by a comment at a trading card event. But what made the jibe land badly with supporters is the context. Ibrahimovic has been at Celtic Park before. He knows exactly what the club is. He first experienced Parkhead as an Ajax player in 2001, when Martin O'Neill's Celtic side held them in the home leg of a Champions League qualifier before going through on aggregate. He returned with AC Milan in 2020 for a Europa League fixture, and before that game he spoke positively about the atmosphere at Celtic Park and expressed genuine disappointment that no supporters could attend due to the pandemic. That history is what makes the New York comment fall flat. It was not the remark of someone who genuinely does not know the club. It was Ibrahimovic doing what he has always done, leaning into his persona for a reaction. Celtic supporters will not have missed that detail and will take great pleasure in pointing it out. In other news, former Celtic winger Aidan McGeady has issued a serious warning about the club's handling of the Daizen Maida situation, saying Celtic cannot afford to repeat a mistake they have made too many times before. Maida is set to leave Celtic for Ipswich Town in a deal worth an initial £8 million, with a further £2 million potentially to follow in add-ons. His departure would remove one of the most energetic and productive attacking players in the squad, and McGeady believes the club must have a replacement ready before they allow him to go. Speaking to Football Fancast, he said, "It would make a massive impact. In previous years, Celtic have been known for selling players for profit. Celtic have got an amazing model they have had for a number of years, but too often it's been a case where they let players go without bringing replacements in. We've seen that when they let Adam Ida go and they never had a replacement in. So I think Celtic need to be careful this season with what they do. I think losing Maida was inevitable at some point. It's going to happen because Celtic's model is a selling club. They bring players in, they develop them on, they give them a platform to win things, but they will move on. I think Maida was patchy last season, but towards the end of the season, he was fantastic. McGeady also drew an interesting comparison between Maeda and a former Celtic striker, saying, I don't know if you remember Zorowski. He is quite similar to him, I think. Very quick, presses well, alive in the box, but technically, you wouldn't say he was fantastic, but will score goals. It is a fair assessment. Maeda's value to Celtic has never been purely about the goals. His pressing, his movement off the ball, and his ability to terrorise defenders high up the pitch are qualities that are very difficult to replace on a like-for-like basis. The good news is that the arrival of Camilo Duran is at least a sign that Celtic are thinking ahead. Whether he is the right profile to fill Maida's role remains to be seen, but McGeady's message is clear. Sell Maida if you must, but do not leave without a solution already in place. In other news, James Forrest has backed new signing Camilo Duran to become a real asset for Celtic after the Colombian forward made an immediate impression during pre-season. Duran has scored in each of his first two appearances for the club, netting against Sporting CP before adding another composed finish against Middlesbrough at Celtic Park. His movement, pressing, and ability to hold the ball up in tight situations have all caught the eye, and it is Forrest who has been most vocal in his praise. Speaking on Celtic player, Forrest said, I thought he was really good today. I think he's looked sharper in training, and obviously he got his goal pressing in Lisbon the other night. I think it was a really good finish, and his hold-up play was really good today as well. It's exciting that he's come in and adapted, and hopefully he can only get better. You can tell right away that he looks sharp and nippy. His finishing has been good, and as you said, his finish today was really good. His movement was good, and I thought his hold-up play was really strong as well. I think he'll be a good addition to the squad. Duran is still settling into life in Glasgow and does not yet speak English fluently, but Forrest revealed that fellow Portuguese speaker Paulo Bernardo has played a big role in helping him adapt. He added, I think Paulo Bernardo has been really close to him since he came in, translating and helping him settle, which is always good for the foreign players. I think we have got a good changing room. In every window, there are always foreign boys coming in, so it's important that the players who are already there make them, or any new player, feel comfortable. Forrest is one of the most experienced players in the squad and someone who has seen many new arrivals come through Celtic's doors over the years. When he speaks positively about a new signing, it tends to mean something. Duran is off to a flying start. That's all the latest Celtic news for today. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and drop a comment below with your thoughts. I'll see you in the next one.